Have you ever noticed that the quietest person in the room often has the strongest presence? While everyone else is trying to be heard, they are simply watching, listening, and understanding. Most people mistake silence for weakness, but psychology suggests something very different. In many situations, quiet people aren't less powerful, they are simply more intentional. So, why do people who speak less often leave the biggest impression? Let's find out. Imagine walking into a crowded room. Some people immediately begin talking. They are trying to be noticed. They are trying to stand out. Then there's one person sitting quietly, not saying much, just observing. Oddly enough, people often notice that person the most. Why? Because the human brain is naturally curious. When someone reveals everything about themselves, there's nothing left to wonder. But when someone stays quiet, our minds begin filling in the blanks. What are they thinking? Why are they so calm? Do they know something everyone else doesn't? Silence creates mystery, and mystery captures attention. One of the greatest advantages quiet people have is observation. While others are busy talking, quiet people are collecting information. They notice facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, small emotional changes that many people completely miss. Psychologists call this active observation. The more information you gather, the better your decisions become. Sometimes, listening teaches you far more than speaking ever could. Another reason quiet people appear powerful is emotional control. Think about the last time someone insulted you. Most people react immediately. They become angry. They defend themselves. They speak without thinking. But quiet people often pause. That small pause changes everything. Instead of reacting emotionally, they respond thoughtfully. This is called emotional regulation, and it's one of the strongest predictors of emotional intelligence. People who stay calm under pressure are often seen as more confident, more mature, and more trustworthy. Now think about this. When someone talks all the time, people eventually stop paying attention. But when someone rarely speaks, the moment they do, everyone listens. Why? Because their words have value. It's similar to how we value rare things more than common ones. Quiet people don't speak just to fill silence. They speak when they have something worth saying. And because of that, their words carry more weight. Here's something many people misunderstand. Being quiet doesn't mean being shy. It doesn't mean lacking confidence. In fact, some of the most confident people in the world don't feel the need to prove themselves. They don't compete for attention. They don't interrupt conversations. They don't constantly seek approval. Their confidence comes from within, and that's a different kind of strength. Real confidence doesn't need to be loud. Silence can also become one of the most powerful communication tools. Professional negotiators understand this very well. After making an important statement, they stay silent. That silence creates pressure. The other person often starts talking. They reveal more information. Sometimes, they even weaken their own position. Silence gives people space to think, and many people become uncomfortable with that space. Quiet people know not every silence needs to be filled. There's another hidden advantage. Quiet people usually spend more time thinking. Instead of speaking first, they analyze, they reflect, they connect ideas. This deeper thinking often leads to better solutions. It's not about speaking quickly. It's about speaking wisely. Of course, being quiet doesn't automatically make someone powerful. Power comes from awareness, from self-control, from thoughtful action. Silence alone isn't strength. But when silence is combined with confidence, patience, and wisdom, it becomes incredibly powerful. So the next time you meet someone who doesn't say much, don't assume they are weak. Don't assume they are shy. And don't assume they have nothing to offer. Sometimes, the quietest person in the room is the one who understands the most, because real power doesn't always make noise. Sometimes, it simply listens. If you enjoyed the Psychology Insight, subscribe for more videos that explore how the human mind really works. And remember, the loudest voice isn't always the strongest. Sometimes, silence speaks the loudest.